After 4 years since Wreck-It Ralph appeared in Disney Dreamlight Valley trailer, he has finally joined the valley. He brought with him a house that looks like an upgraded version of the one he built at the end of the first movie. I needed to find a place for him in my valley, so today I will be stepping in for Fix-It Felix and building the Niceland, a townhome neighborhood located inside Ralph's game, where the video characters, whose game was unplugged, moved in after the end of the first movie. Besides Ralph's house, I also moved here Mike and Sally's house, because it has this townhome look that I was going for. And I will be building a street with other houses that more or less fit the aesthetic. I'm using all the brick houses we've had in the game so far, like Haunted Mansion, Mike and Sally's apartment house skin, Tony's restaurant from Perfect Romance Star Path, and I'm also including the new Main Street buildings to complete the street. I'm building on a sunlit floating island, but it doesn't matter what island it is because I will be actually blocking the entire perimeter with the houses and trees. Behind the first line of houses, I placed the DeVille Manor buildings, with the sycamore trees in between to create a backdrop. And with the row of pixel trees and a topiary wall, you won't be able to see the empty space behind them. It will also help to visually create a layered street effect. On the opposite side of the street, I'm going to add to Mike and Sally's houses other large buildings, like the railway station, the toy store, some seaside getaway buildings to block off the corner, and some more Main Street buildings. To finish the perimeter of the island, I'll add the ticket booth with the traveling well in front of it. I'm going to make a street going all around the island, looping around the train station, and the well is where it begins. In the middle of the island, I'm going to make the train station using the Fix-It Felix station item, and run the train tracks in the opposite directions, where they will disappear under the Disney Parks entry, similar to how the train was going in the tunnel in the movie. On the opposite side of the train station, I'm going to extend the same topiary wall, and the empty corners is where I can add some street food stalls. After finishing the building's blockout, I'm going to move on to the pathing. I'm using two types of pathing in this build, the slate stone path for the area around the train station, and the main street path for the street walkway. I also want to have a line of pixel trees on each side of the train station to reference the Niceland neighborhood from the movie. And I'm going to use the new fence from the Honeyglow Woods to create the green area around the tree line. I think this bright yellow fence looks so good in this build. It kind of reminds me of game blocks or pixels in arcade games. I'm going to extend the train station with this enclosed topiary wall, where I can add the billboards from the night show Star Path. Next, I'm going to finish the street pathing before adding any details. If you're enjoying the speed build so far, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing to support the channel. I would really appreciate it. I'm going to adjust this corner a little to fit the new San Francisco food stall, a couple phone booths, and a sitting area in the corner. I'm adding a few more medium-sized items like the bus stop, an ice cream and pretzel stands, a couple parking areas for bikes, and Vanellope's racer, like she just came to visit Ralph. To add to the street urban vibe, I also want to have some seating benches around the fence with the garbage cans and lanterns. And for the lamppost, I'm actually going to swap corners of the fence with the bridge lamppost. They are adding even more to that pixelated boxy look inspired by Ralph's game. And now I will be filling in the build with some additional details, like the sitting area in front of the restaurant and some houses, billboards in front of the movie theater, and assorted luggage next to the train platform. This is the most fun part to find all the little knickknacks and references to bring in some life to the build. I like these giant cherries that we got from Ralph's Quest, so I placed them around the island like he keeps smuggling them from Pac-Man. To finish the street pathing, I'll also add the metal grates and a flagstone doormat to the house's entrances. The entrance to the train station actually ended up looking a bit too tight, so I decided to widen it by one tile and adjusting the seating and the fences. Inside the fence area, I filled it with plaza and flower bushes, and some beach grass for that lush foliage effect. I also added a few little details to the storefronts and some food items to the stalls that I will show you in this walkthrough. This build looks so warm and cozy during the sunset. In the movie, it always looks dark inside Rob's game, but the lights on the buildings always illuminate the entire scene. These pixel trees have to be my favorite item added in this update. I like that the lights on them are glowing at any time of the day. At the food stall, we have a bunny with a pancake, and another pancake and milkshake is waiting at the table, if you catch the reference. Ralph has his cake delivered to the house, and I also made him a seating area, although I'm not sure if he fits in these chairs. Thank you for watching till the end. I hope you enjoyed this cozy speed build and it gave you some ideas on what to do with Ralph's house. I also recently made a candy biome for Vanellope in my Wish Blossom Ranch. If you want to check it out, I will leave a link below. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking, subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone!